This is a Quicksilver card by Capital One. 1% cash back on anything, anytime, anywhere. So ask yourself, what's in your wallet? Ah yes, I remember that commercial. Samuel Jackson must have been sick that day. But how do you store your watches? In the original box, haphazardly, or in a watch box? What's up guys, it's your boy Rich here, back at it again. And I know we've been reviewing a lot of watches lately, a lot. So I thought we'd take a break and talk about something that we don't usually talk about, our accessories, or specifically, how do we store our watches? And recently, I've been storing my watches in a watch box. So I thought I'd share my watch box with you. Let's go. And here's my watch box by Volta, and I chose this model for a few reasons. One, I like that it's wood, but it's also treated with a few layers of lacquer to give it that really nice glossy finish, and that it holds 10 watches. And I know the most popular size is between 6 to 8, and Volta makes a wide range of watch boxes. They make it everywhere for a single watch all the way up to 20. But 10 for me was more appropriate, and probably one of the biggest reasons for me choosing this model is that it is lined entirely in this really nice creamy leather, including all 10 of their watch pillows right here. A really soft, nice quality leather. And unlike my cigar humidor that does not have a flip handle to open and close it, this one does. And the quality of this Volta is really nice. Let me close it right here. So when you close it right here, you're not supposed to hear a slam. You're just supposed to hear a really soft, gentle, almost like a puff. So I'll close it right here. So you see the quality is really nice, and they have these really nice hinges right here, these gold hinges that match the color of the lift handle right here as well. I think most people would prefer a glass top because they can view their watches, and that makes sense. But for me, I chose a non-glass top because it's a little sleeker looking and more private. But Volta does make this same model, but it holds 8 watches, and it does have a glass top for anyone that prefers a glass top. And here is the key, because all of the boxes have a lock and key. Will I be using the key much? Probably not, because I would be too paranoid about misplacing the key and then not able to open the box. And that kind of sort of reminds me of Michael Douglas from the movie The Game, where he had trouble opening his briefcase and that caused him to go really nuts. And the bottom of the box is lined in felt, so it won't scratch the surfaces of anything we put this on top of. And the price of the Volta 10 watch box holder is just under $300. And I got this from a store called the Watch Box Company, an online store that is actually located right here in California. And they carry some really cool accessories. And we're back. And I know that Volta Watch Box was the star of today's show, but I actually think there's a bigger star. And that's the place that I got the watch box from, which is the Watch Box Company, an online store. And I'll leave a link to their website in the description below, because there are a lot of sources where we can get a watch finder or a watch box or a lot of accessories. So like everyone else, I've done my due diligence, and there were a lot of positive reviews on both this Volta watch box and the Watch Box Company. I think the product, or in this case the watch box, matched the positive reviews that we see online. But there is no shortage of different sources where we can get our accessories from. So I think the actual source where we get our accessories from is really important. And in this case, the Watch Box Company. I think I'm going to abbreviate WBC for short for them, because I think they actually abbreviate WBC for them as well. So I think the WBC provides excellent customer service, and my experience with them has been very pleasant. They've been very prompt in their responses, and I received my box really quickly. I think it was only a couple of days, and the box came well packaged. One unique feature WBC offers is customization, where we're able to personalize our items by having them engraved with our name or initials, and WBC was the first to offer this service. I think it might be a little more commonplace with some other online stores, but at least WBC was the first to offer this. And I know some dress brands offer this type of service where we're able to have our initials monogrammed on the shirt, though that is not my taste. It is my taste to have a customization on a watch box. It's something that I didn't do this time. It's probably something I should have done, but it is definitely something that I would consider for my next item. Another reason of why I thought today's show would be a good idea is because we are smack in the middle of the holiday season. I mean, all the stores are already festively decorated. So what a great gift idea, whether we buy for someone else or for ourselves. I mean, no one takes better care of our watches than ourselves. So it might be a really good treat to treat ourselves to a watch box or a watch finder, some source where we can consolidate and put all our watches in one place. I mean, I went from having all of these boxes and then consolidating them into just this one box. I actually enjoy perusing WBC's website because they have a vast array of watch accessories. I mean, it's a place that we can get lost on and spend hours looking at different items. And they have the more affordable items all the way up to the super luxurious high-end items. It is a place for us to spend some quality time showing love to our watches. And that's what I'm going to do probably right after this video. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you the next time. The Watchbox Company. I think I'm going to abbreviate short. What would that be? The Watchbox Company. WBC. And we are smack in the middle of the holiday season. So what a wonderful gift idea for... And unlike my cigar humidor, the Watchbox has a flipper thing, a handle thing, a flip lid.